Another week, another match week predictions from me. I do this every week if you do not know. Hey guys, it is Finn here. That is FYWN. Let me not forget to introduce myself to all you amazing people. All amazing 300 subscribers of you. I really do appreciate the help so far, guys, and I would really love to reach 310 by the end of the month. But if not, I just want to thank you so much for helping me gain 300 subscribers. That is mental, and I love every single one of you for your support. And if you are not subscribed, do not forget to subscribe yourself and follow me on Instagram. That would be absolutely amazing. But match week 24 really did sneak up on me. It's so close after match week 23, so hopefully I do get this out in time. It should come out a day or two before, and I hope you guys really do love it. Now, talking about match week 23 quick, if you want to know my thoughts on Liverpool and Manchester United, because this is before the game has come out, I have done a collaboration with the Dugout Football channel. You guys can watch that collaboration where we don't just talk about the match beforehand. It doesn't date the video. No, you can still watch it, and we just discuss both of our seasons, what success means for both of us, what needs to happen with our managers, and yeah, I think it's a really fun video that I love to make. But you know what, without me wasting your time anymore and annoying you guys, I do want to get into this match week 24. Here we go. Bah, put the text right there, match week 24. Yeah, that's what that says. Let's get into it. First game is Bournemouth versus Brighton. Now, the last game that Brighton did win was against Bournemouth a few weeks ago, less than a month ago. I really do bark. Bark is not a word. That's a noise a chicken makes, isn't it? I back Brighton 100%. Wow, I'm a weirdo. 100% I back Brighton. I think that they can really beat Bournemouth, because Bournemouth really do just look like the latest victim of a Conor McGregor fight, don't they? I mean, that's shocking. Although I do give Bournemouth more than 40 seconds till they concede a goal. I do have to say that. But without Aka there in the defense, once again, their defense is shambles. And you know what? They just lost Cook in the last game because he automatically thought he was a goalkeeper and got a red card for that. So I have to give this one to Brighton. It's going to be a 2-0 win to Brighton because they're so threatening on attack, and Bournemouth really, you aren't looking strong. And I have to wonder how long they're going to keep Eddie Howe for. I mean, did they really think that they could keep him as manager in like the 3rd division of English football? I mean, look, he was working for a stage, but I really do think they have to start looking at someone else. Aston Villa versus Watford. Now, Watford beat Aston Villa last time, and Aston Villa, I mean, you guys have looked pretty shocking at times. Please just give us Jack Grealish. I mean, that's all I want. That's really all I want in life. Just give us Jack Grealish, or I mean, unless we get Bruno Fernandes, which, I mean, I don't know if that's ever going to happen. It just makes me sad to think about. And Watford, you've looked so strong lately. I mean, I'll never forget what you guys have done to Manchester United. I mean, that will break my heart forever and ever. But I'm going to give this one to Watford. And away 2-0 win to Watford. They've looked so strong. They just drew 0-0 to Spurs, which, I mean, Spurs a bit shaky. I'll get onto that a bit later. And with a beautiful goal line clearance, and I think Watford actually don't look bad. I'm going to give them that 2-0 win versus Aston Villa. Everton versus Newcastle. This is a big one. I really back Steve Bruce lately. I didn't in the beginning of the season, but all of a sudden he is looking so strong. And I don't know, because as I've said before, every game between these two teams as of late, for the last few games, for the last few years, has been only a 1-goal goal difference between them in a match. And last time Everton did beat them, it was a 2-1 to Everton. And I'm going to go for Everton again, but it's not going to be as big as a result. I'm going to go for a 1-0 win to Everton. Let's see if they can get it. Let's see if Ancelotti's men can get it against Steve Bruce's men. Let's see if it's a good one. Hopefully it is a good match, and I think it's going to be a very physical match. Let's see if Everton can do it. Sheffield United versus Manchester City. Now, damn it, Manchester City, you really have you've just screwed us all over. All other fans of the other 19 teams bar Liverpool really just on tears, because Liverpool are just running away, and we're all just disappointed in Manchester City for not really competing anymore in the Premier League. They've looked so disappointing, drawing against Crystal Palace on Pep Guardiola's birthday. It really isn't the kind of result you expect from City, although Aguero did have an amazing game. But I do still back, I mean, I say it like it should be a shocking result. I still back Manchester City to beat Sheffield United. But at the same time, I did sit there before the game thinking, you know what, Sheffield United could beat Manchester City. That's the kind of territory we're breaking into. But I'm still going to go for Manchester City. I think Manchester City are away from home going to play a 3-1. They're not going to play. They're going to get a 3-1 win. There we go. Come on, Finn. Come on. Keep this together. Crystal Palace versus Southampton. Crystal Palace versus Southampton's a huge one. I've got it written down as a 2-1 win to Southampton. I really could go for Crystal Palace. They did so well against Manchester City. But I will go... Why are my dogs barking? But I will go for Southampton on this one because Ings is looking strong. 2-1 to Southampton. The reason everything looks different here is because I forgot to put this prediction in the video. So this is recorded at a different time. Let's not forget forget, I am a pro YouTuber. Chelsea versus Arsenal. Last time this happened, Chelsea did beat Arsenal, and I think it could probably happen again. I'm going to go for Chelsea, a 2-0 win versus Arsenal. Now, I know Arsenal fans are probably upset because I pretty much never say they are going to win, but you can't blame me. Last time I said they would lose to Sheffield United, and they did draw to Sheffield United. So, I mean, I'm not 100% wrong. I mean, I wasn't right, but I wasn't that wrong. But some huge factors. I mean, Aubameyang's still on that ban for that, horrible red card. He's still got another 1 or 2 games off with that red card. So without their attacker, I really see them struggling. And as I said, their defense, very, very shocking. They need to sort themselves out. I'm surprised they haven't actually been that active in the transfer window. Chelsea need to start scoring more goals. I could go for a 1-0 win for Chelsea, but I will go for a 2-0 win because it is Arsenal and they are in, let's call it, bad form at the moment. Leicester City versus West Ham. Now, I could go for one of those other 2-0 wins, but I back Leicester, but they haven't been that great lately. I mean, look, they've been fantastic, but they have started losing more and more points, which they shouldn't do because, Liverpool's just flying so far ahead. I still back Leicester 100% with this one because watching Schmeichel in their previous games, he's just looked so rock solid. Jamie Vardy, rock solid. I mean, he is one of the best strikers in the Premier League and I give him so much praise. I'm going to give a 3-0 win to Leicester City versus West Ham because West Ham's attack isn't looking that good. So to see them getting past the defense of Leicester at the moment and the goalkeeper, and the defense is looking pretty shocky, so I can't see Leicester not scoring against West Ham's defense. I mean, I really just see it going one way and it's going to go 3-0 to Leicester, hey. Spurs versus Norwich. Now look, I could easily give Norwich a win because with Harry Kane a few weeks ago, it was a draw 2-2. Now they don't have Harry Kane, they don't have Hugo Lloris, two of their biggest players, goalkeeper and your main striker. That is really, really scary. And Spurs, Jose Mourinho's Spurs just drew to Watford and it is looking really scary. So could Norwich beat them? Yeah, Norwich could 100% beat them. It's football. Anything can happen. Honestly, anything can happen. And I am going to go for a 1-0 win to Spurs. I'm still going to give it to Spurs. I think it's going to be a small win, but I wouldn't be surprised if Norwich won. Sorry, Jose Mourinho, but yeah. Manchester United versus Burnley. Now, if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer dare let Manchester United lose to Burnley, I will sob my heart out because this would not surprise me. My favorite game of last season, horrible season, was against Burnley when we did win 2-0 in the beginning of that season. And I really can see our attack really, really doing well against Burnley's defense. Our attack will be very tired because it will just be out of the Liverpool game. So we could potentially be very, very tired. But with our attack, the form our attack's been in at the moment, I'm going to go for a 2-0 win to Manchester United. I hope we can pick up a clean sheet. And you know what? Will this Bruno Fernandes deal ever happen? I don't know. I hope so. Once again, as I said, worked on a Manchester United comedy skit. It will come out in a few days. Subscribe if you do want to see that next game. Wolves versus Liverpool is next. Huge one. Wolves at home. I'm going to go for Liverpool 3-2 win. They'll be tied from Manchester United because we really can work away and hack at players like that and teams like that to make them very tired. So I will go for Liverpool still. It's going to be a 3-2 win to Liverpool because a team like Wolves can be very, very defensive, although they are going to concede 3 goals according to my prediction. I think it's going to be very close, very competitive because Wolves only lost by 1 goal last time. It was 1-0 to Liverpool, but I'm going to back Liverpool again, sadly, and give them a 3-2 win. Last game is going to be the repeat game between Liverpool and West Ham. That's why they mentioned twice in this video. I'm going to give it to Liverpool. I think Liverpool are going to get a pretty comfortable 3-0 win because David Moyes' West Ham isn't looking that strong. It's nothing against David Moyes. Of course, he just got in. But I do have to say, West Ham aren't looking that strong. I'm going to give it to Liverpool 3-0. Let's quickly get into my fantasy team. My fantasy team, I've kept the exact same players in there. I'll put it right there. Great editing. I will just say the changes I made is I think James will do really, really well against Burnley, hopefully. So that's why I have put him in there over Domitrore because, as I said, I don't think Wolves will win this week. Another change I did make is I put Dunk from Brighton in place of Sedeba from Everton because Everton, although I said they would win, I'm not that confident versus Newcastle. So I did put Dunk in from Brighton because I really do back them. Guys, I hope you have enjoyed this content. Once again, I make regular Premier League / Manchester United content. So please do subscribe. Road to 1,000 subscribers, ? It could happen one day. I don't know if it will happen anytime soon, but I have really loved this journey so far with you guys. Thank you for helping me reach 300 subscribers. So please, if you are watching this video, do subscribe, hit that bell notification notification to be notified as soon as I do upload a video. And yeah, as I said, make content for you guys. Put any kind of content suggestions down in the description down below. This has been Finn Kraus Football, FYWN. Love every single one of you. Stay awesome. Cheers. Bye.